Welcome back. In this video, we're going to practice editing. I'm going to show you how to use iMovie to do basic editing again, and also a couple of little tricks you might be able to do to spice up your video. So you're going to open up iMovie and bring your clips into the timeline and bring them in order. I'm going to edit here and leave about 3 or 4 seconds prior to when I walk in so that I can put a title there and just have a nice background. There's where I start, and so I want to find where the action stops and where I walk outside, and I will split that. Command B, or do the right click and do split clip. And now I want to have myself walking back in, and so I make a copy and paste it. And then I want to click on the speed button on the upper right hand side, and I click on reverse, and now my video is reversed. And these clips should match up, so I play them, I walk out, and then I walk in backwards, and the speed is a little slow, so I will need to speed that up. I want to trim and make that as cut better and have it cut where I get the doors done closing. So I'm going to look for that on both of these clips. Command B or right click and do split clip, and then delete the parts that I don't need. And then you always go back and watch it again, close and open, and it matches pretty closely here. Then it's a little slow, so I'm going to speed it up so that it doesn't take that as long for me to come back inside. Shorten it down, drag it on top, and then again, watch it again to make sure the edit makes sense still. There we go, it moves a little quicker. And I don't need this part where I'm not in frame, so we can split that and delete that off because, well, that's just wasted space. Watch it again. There we go. Okay, now we have to find where I come in. Okay, now we're making it a little bit faster. Just want to give it a little bit more speed to make it move a little bit better. Now on our next clip, we need to find the spot where I come in, and I'm going to go just before I see myself, or right as I see my head there, and split it and then delete it. Watch your clip so you can find where you need to edit it. And again, I'm going to just stop it where the door closes all the way. You can see that sound down at the bottom. Sound is finished, so the scene is finished. Things that are happening. So we'll set the playhead there. Now I'm going to add a freeze frame so that I can add a title above this. And now where the freeze frame ends, I do not need any more to the right. The scene is finished, so I split the clip, select it, and delete it. Now we'll move on to the next section. Okay, the next clip is me walking in to get some fruit, but I need to wash my hands. I'm going to leave this first part where I put text over it saying the next tip. I walk in, then I have a pretend conversation with myself. So then I walk away. We can split that there. I'm going to save this second part because this is the part where I've washed my hands and I can get my fruit. So this part here is where I will put the clip of me washing my hands. Make this a freeze frame at the again to put the part where I explain about washing hands. And I can delete the unneeded. Here's the part where I'm going to wash my hands. Pick it up right as I walk in, just because you start to see the action and see it run together. Going to use the whole 20 seconds because that's how long you're supposed to wash your hands. Okay. So I'm going to zoom out so that I can click and drag this clip in between. Let's just roughly see how it looks. So there I go. I take off, walk in, wash my hands. It takes 20 seconds. Then I leave and I come back. Gonna see if I can get rid of that bounce. And then you continue working on your video, trimming out the extra parts, cutting out the bad parts. Remember, we want to keep the parts that best tell the story that we're going with, that are active and engaging and make sense, and that's what we want to keep. So we trim out other things after that. Command B is the easiest way to do it, and you cut and then you delete. If you need to, you can do the 2-finger click and split, or you can drag, whatever works best for you, but I find that Command B is what works best for me. Next, watch the next video, and I will show you how to share and export your finished video.